It is very dangerous to cross-cut on table saw. Your finger has some possibility to touch the fast-running saw blade and some disaster will happen. For the purpose of preventing the accident to happen, we plan to create an attachment on table saw crosscut fence. This is the back part of this attachment. You could insert it into the fence and it will ride on a support block. The fence is very strong and it will hold the attachment firmly. The whole appearance of the attachment looked like this. This is the diagram before gluing every parts together. We put the wood block under the fender extension. This is how the protection takes effect when you do the crosscut. When putting the front part and back part together, it looks like this. We glue the front part and back part together, and use clamps to make them attached to each other. You could see the saw blade is in the middle of two protection blocks. The two holding boards in the back part ensure that two protection blocks have the equal distance to the blade. We took the attachment off the crosscut fence so that you could see what it looks like from 360 degrees. We inserted the fantastic attachment into the fence. You can see the table saw blade is in the middle of fender board, with equal distance from both fender boards. We pushed the crosscut sled and it runs smoothly. The fender boards prevented the possibility you put your finger into the danger cutting zone. In order to provide endurance besides gluing them together, we drill some holes and use screws to fasten them tightly. You could see this attachment from 360 degrees. You could see this attachment from 360 degrees. We prepare to cut this small wood block. After we inserted the attachment into the fence, you could see it is very difficult to put the fingers into the cutting zone. The one of reasons for this is that the attachment is very high and your finger is not long enough to go to the dangerous bottom of fender boards. You could see the attachment provided a very good protection to your fingers. Besides that, the attachment pressed the wood block tightly and equal to using the finger to press it. It means that the attachment replaced your finger and pressed the wood for you. We prepare to cut this small wood block. We inserted the attachment into the fence and pressed the small wood block tightly. We inserted the attachment into the fence and pressed the small wood block tightly. We turned on the table saw and began the cutting. Because we don't have to use the fingers to press the wood, we completed the cutting quickly and securely. The crosscut fence provided the force of pushing. The attachment provided the force of pressing down. Both of the forces made the cutting perfectly completed. There is a space between the attachment and the fence. This is the height of the small wood we just cut. There are two handles in the backside of the attachment. They are beneficial for you if pulling the tight attachment out of the fence. In order to making the fender board strong, we will glue a wood block between them. This will not influence the cutting because the height of fender board is higher than the height of the top of saw blade. This is the wood block we will use to glue both the fender boards together. It provided additional strength and firmness for the fender boards. We pushed the crosscut sled to the top of saw blade. It didn't influence the cut at all. This is the whole project and hope everyone used the table saw safely.